Rip Curl Pro, Bells Beach, presented by Bonsai. A cracker of event. Every year this event delivers. This is its 60th year, can you believe it? And it is an incredible event. It is the place that all the surfers want to win because of its history, its tradition. It just has so much. It's got a whole stack of different kind of waves, different conditions, and the one thing we do know about Bells, the colder it gets, the better the waves generally get as well. We're going to look at a few waves, of course. We'll start off with Tyler Wright. Takes off. Bottom turn, comes up from the top, nice little slash down, gets a little bit hung up but not too bad, then comes around, hits these bumps, but she's still powering through. Comes around nice, roundhouse cutty, holding the rail. The judges like to see them hold the rail. Comes in for another swooping cutty, rebounds off, and she's biding her time now to this inside section. Gets another little carve back in, waiting for this end section. So has to do another little carve because it's not standing up quite yet, but it's coming this section. Gets the little slash in, and now she's chasing this end turn. Hits the lip, nice finishing turn on a good size end section. Now we're going to show some of the men's waves where the end section doesn't really rate as much. Tyler's last turn was in a good size section. Now we're going to look at Jack Robinson. Takes off, race. Just a setup turn here, getting through that first section, then up he goes. It's a little bit stuck up on the top, but not too bad. But a really well performed alley, right, nice and lofty. Now he's just doing some carving turns. Notice how the wave gets really tapered away now because it's into that mid-tide section. He's racing, and the judges are not really fussed by that turn. When you look at that size of that wave in the shore break there, most of that score, nearly all of that score, came from that massive alley-oop. We're going to have a look at Owen Wright. Takes off, nice clean offshore, straight up into it, and then watch this bottom turn and notice how he manages to rotate into the pocket. A lot of places surfers on their backhand don't get any advantage, but at Bells is one of those places where the surfer can come from behind the crumbling whitewash for their big bottom turn and hook it right up into that section. He comes into his closing turn, holds on but holds on. We've seen so many good backhand surfers out at Bells over the years. Kanoa Igarashi in the first round, heat 6. Some of the viewers are going to go, why, Rich, are you showing this wave? I wanted to show you this wave to point out that the surf doesn't have to be perfect all the time to get a really good score. It's a little bit of onshore going on there, crumbly face, but what he manages to do is nice big wrap to start with, but then watch where he comes in for this second turn. Manages to climb the foam because the onshore's pushing that top of the wave over a little bit, which gives the surfers the opportunity to ramp up in and over those sections, whereas if it was offshore, he's not able to do that because the lip's curling over. So the onshore sometimes provides little moments on the waves that if you utilise them properly and get a little bit jiggy with some of the turns that you get to do on those sections, can promote a good score. We really want to see offshore conditions all the time, but the surfers have to get it into their heads sometimes. When you see conditions like this, if you watch the replay again, he comes around, nice swooping wrap, but then this bottom turn, look how far back he pulls it so that he can climb up over the whitewash and then combo straight into this next whitewash that's coming at him. Really good surfing in some onshore conditions. You really have to go to Bells to check out what it's like to sit up on that cliff and see a 10 stack of waves come pouring in from the Southern Ocean. Hopefully it's cold and there's plenty of waves and the surfing is incredible. Happy Easter, everybody. Try, if you can, to get down to the Rip Curl Pro at Bells Beach, presented by Bonsai, because each year it delivers, and I'm sure it will this year. Cheers.